All right. Morning. Okay, what the hell am I doing with this? I had an O2 somewhere. There we go, I think. Yes. Hey, Brain, how's it going, buddy? Probably should have done this reverse so I could see what I... Yeah, it looks okay. I'm going to be blacking in the top of the building here, as well as a lot of the side here. Yeah, no, I mean, you're the very first one in today. That doesn't usually happen. Now you got to stick around and, like, chat and shit, because nobody else is here yet. Oh no, the spotlight's on. Yeah, I'll start by filling blacks because I don't have it together enough yet to actually do any kind of detail, I don't think. Sure, let's talk hockey. Let's do that. Come on. There we go. Cat didn't want to come off the ink. Hey, Lee, how's it going? We're talking hockey. Me only a little less enthusiastically than usual because now I have to watch the Canucks again. Well, I mean, America, like Team America, was pretty good. They did all right. I mean, the American teams, if we're talking about the NHL, is like 4/5 of the teams in the league, I think. Something like that. They can't all suck, surely. I think this can't be on random. Oh, I think this is on the Transformers the movie soundtrack. I meant to make this the hair metal soundtrack. I may have to monitor this when this song finishes. Shit, what the hell did I leave here? I wasn't intending to listen to the entire soundtrack because I mean, while I do enjoy the Vince DiCola stuff, some of it isn't very like let's get going kind of as the rest of the soundtrack is, you know. Some of it is. The Autobot City fight is great. The soundtrack for that part, but like I don't need to hear Moonbase 1 right now. Seems like a missed opportunity that the G.I. Joe movie didn't have a comparably awesome soundtrack. They get songs stuck in Lee's head they don't like, yeah. How much worse is it when I'm mixing in songs that you do like? And where do you guys stand on how exposed things like the touch are in modern culture, whereas as opposed to where they were 10 years ago? You woke up with rats stuck in my head. Oh man, I'm taking the blame for that one for sure. Just see Lee going round and round. Fuck! Stupid fucking live stream. That's the only rat song I know off the top of my. I'm sure I know one or two other ones, but I can't think of them. I don't think I need to blank out the odd head. I think I like them as. Trying to think about how I'm setting up these windows here because I was thinking like, do I need to black out alternating levels here? I don't think I do. Yeah, of course it was round and round. What else would it be? That's like saying I got warrant stuck in my head, but it wasn't cherry pie. Now, what do we get coming up next? If it's another Transformers the movie, it's not. Okay. I'm getting the hang of this. Well, my oldest had rats as pets when she was after she moved out when she was older. Wasn't having that shit in the house. What you want to do on your own time, that's up to you. But she was one of those I have to have 7 different kinds of pets kind of people when she grew up. Raise feeder mice and turn them. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, she had at least one snake. She had a some kind of dragon lizard thingy, little tiny spiky thing. Not tiny, but you know, like about the size of your hand. Had rats. I don't think any bugs at the time, at least, were pets. I think when you have to feed the lizard thing, it's tough to think of bugs as pets after that, maybe. The entire upper part, and let Lee just put yellow in on the window so you can see that. Fair enough. Again, I never when she was living at home. Pretty sure is there was a lot of can we have this as a pet? It's like you can have anything you want as a pet as long as you're not living here. And she kind of took that to heart, I think. Oh yeah, I mean out on the coast here, fuck, it's like you kind of get over spiders being in your house. They got to leave, but it's not a big deal that they get it because of course they're gonna. I didn't say I was afraid of rats. Did you ever pony? Possibly. I think she had enough common sense not to even bother asking, since I was turning down fucking rats and shit, snakes and stuff. You know. It's required to have at least 10 spiders in your house. Well, I mean, again, they're gonna get in, and they're gonna be the size of dinner plates. How far down is that going? Pretty far. Oh, that was from a story I heard from, I think, somebody who was working with who went to Australia. Just kind of backing up what you hear about Australia. It's like, yes, no, it's absolutely true. Just don't go if you can't handle bugs and like creepy animals and shit. All right, so we'll go like halfway down the building here, and then I'll start just cross hatching everything off here. Oh, hey, it's Roland. Oh, unless did Roland pop in already? That's weird because he's not in the chat, but it looks like Lee responded. That's all fucked up. But hey, good to see you. Coconut crabs, eh? I'm not gonna like this, am I? I gotta look it up now. Oh, that's not so bad. This is fucking gigantic. Holy shit. All right. I'm just glad aren't absolutely coconut crabs aren't absolutely terrifying. So I was getting ready. It's like, no, they're just colorful and kind of fucking crazy looking. Am I not? Oh, I think I'm on top chat. Ah, there we go. Okay. I think it defaults to top chat. I never think to change it. Okay. Yeah, no, it's fucking massive. Guy holding it, it looks like a mutated baseball glove. Okay, so maybe he's got a small one there then. Why am I rinsing that? We don't need to rinse that just yet. Inside of a goose's mouth. No. I'm not looking that up. No, not on stream. That sounds like potential nightmare fuel. I'm good. Like, you wouldn't bring it up unless it was nightmare fuel, I'm quite sure. Goosemounts are inspiration for horror landscape. Okay. I believe you. All right. Oh, what the fuck? Have I never seen a close-up of a goose before? What the fuck is going on? So I guess we know what Lovecraft saw. That does look like some people's interpretation of hell. Like, I'm pretty sure that was in the background in the last Bill and Ted movie. I see geese all the time too. I've never bothered to look in their mouths. I've fed geese like handful of grain. They come up and eat it up. I've never seen like them having Cthulhu in their face. You know, like I said, I've had them eat out of my hand, and now it's like that's never happening again now. What are you talking about, man? Their fucking tongues have teeth. It's like everything has teeth in a goose's mouth except along the edge of the beak. How long are we going along till from there? Yeah. So basically, they just have teeth everywhere except where they should. Uh-oh. Something like that. Sure. Why does that look like that's the wrong spot? I don't think it is, but it looks like it is. Yeah. It's all the force stuff down the spine. Okay. That's what happens when you have a long neck, I guess, eh? You have to have throat teeth. That's fucked up, man. Someone got to tell a goose. That's not okay. You got to come up with something else, man. This is not acceptable. I feel like there were far easier solutions you could have arrived at. There are no accidents in art. Well, I mean, no, they're just opportunities to use whiteout. I guess it should go on the other side, shouldn't it? Thank you. Ow. So no, we don't have to accept that the way things are evolved is the way things should have evolved. I think you can put in your request to take things back to the drawing board. You know, they may ignore the request, but has anybody tried? It'd just be like, you know, oh fuck, he was polite. I guess we got to go back. I was kind of sick of the throat spines anyway. I did see the thing where he was scripting pages. And we started talking about fucking mutant crabs and duck mouths, and it's like, what? You know, I got a little lost in the shuffle. My bad. Just to hear, right? Okay. So what are you scripting today? Okay, nobody was talking about duck dicks, except for Lee. One person talking about duck dicks doesn't mean it happened. Calm down, you can do this smoothly. Kind of hybrid of illustrated story and comic. All right. I mean, and okay, we're on the last stream. I think OK was there. OK, actually, OK has difficulty dropping in on the Sunday streams anymore because he works now. Assuming that he still has that job. Because that sounded like that was maybe up in the air. But yeah, no, and Raven definitely dropped by, at least towards the end. We strengthen there to give backstory and detail while using panels for action. Okay. So I can't make any sense of that in my head right now. I feel like I would have to see a visual example to know how that differs from regular comics or storytelling. Just a prologue proof of concept, 7 pages. Okay. Yeah, you'll need to let me see what that looks like at some point. so I can comment fully. Right now, I'm just trying to pretend like I understood what you said. How am I doing with that? Am I doing okay? Come on. More whiteout, not less. Fucker. Somewhere around here I figured it out. Okay. Hey, Crisis, how's it going? Set of caption boxes laying down blocks of text that run along the panels. I mean, that does sound just more like illustrated story then. That's the thing. There isn't very much leeway between illustrated story and comic, right? No, you are not alone in the gargoyles thing, which is why I got mentioned in the title. That has been the running gag since like 2-3 streams ago. Wasn't intended to look like gargoyles, but that's definitely what it looks like. So I'm just kind of okay. I'm not even trying to fight it. And thank you, appreciate it. This kind of thing I should have a T-square for, I think. Seems likely. That's going to be a little bit too much. If I try to do this without a ruler, it's going to get too wobbly. Keep it aligned with the other side here would be a good idea. Oh my god, there's so much left. I thought there was far less. T-squares are useful. I believe it. Around there, yeah. So I was starting to get away from... This is not easy with my forehead just about resting on the fucking phone here. You know, like every once in a while I decided to do a little bit of drawing without recording it, and I was like, oh my god, this is so easy. I don't know if this is allowed. Get the fuck in there. Yeah, I feel like I don't have my usual TV promoter voice on as much as usual. Okay. Experimenting with how you do layouts. Good shit. It's always a good idea. Is this a story that you had in mind? Or is it more just about messing around with the form? We're going to start about a team flying a huge cast of flying stealth evildoers. All right. Why not? It's still not as... Needed that hatched off a little bit more. Oh, is that Rob? Oh, okay. Well, it's important we don't mix those up. I love you guys watched Rob Norton's recent video on Youngblood number 4. He's doing them all. I'm happy with just doing number 1 and going, yeah, no, this is just as much shit as you expected. Moving on. I get it though. Live fill videos are like best way to guarantee a bunch of views by a wide margin. Hey, Conehead, how you doing, buddy? Nothing else quite matches that though. Again, except in my case where it's Jim Lee, because that just because my Jim Lee takes are, I think, just far outside the norm for YouTube videos. Pretty sure the click factor on that is just like, what the fuck? No, I'm glad you didn't like it. Thanks, man. We're not going to review Youngblood number 1, not Youngblood number 1, Youngblood number 1? Yeah. I think I got to get more Youngblood number 1s in there. I'm behind on how many Youngblood number 1 videos I have. I think I only have like 2 or 3. I got some catching up to do. Definitely want to do the Alan Moore one at least. And the more recent ones are worth looking at anyway. I don't imagine there's much if any, redeeming qualities in the Series 2 Youngblood #1. I think Humberto Ramos draws that, or somebody like that. Roger Cruz, maybe? Probably wouldn't be Humberto Ramos. He's busy at Marvel at that time, I think. I said that about a few people. I also said that about Silvestri. I think that one was specifically. What's my favorite drawing I created this year? Like in 2026? There haven't been that many yet. Probably the blood vessel cover. So that's that one there. That one was the most fun, I think. X-Men #6 is like my second most watched video of all time, which was another Jim Lee joint, Time to Get My Disappointed Voice Ready, if I recall. So again, I think that just has that, like, wait, what? Why would you be disappointed in Jim Lee? That doesn't make any sense. I must watch this for 10 seconds. And see if that was just clickbait. It's like, no, not really, but you're going to think it was anyway. Look at. Where's the X-Men? I'm pretty sure that was a Silvestri one on Cyberforce, though, because that was what I noticed, was that Mark was just drawing the figures and then leaving everything else up to everybody else, because he didn't feel like drawing backgrounds. Like, he probably roughs them in, but like, he's not finishing that shit. Yeah, and X-Men #7 was Jim Lee gives us the dumbest story of 1992, and that's saying something. That's right. Where Art did a bunch of finishes. Oh, Art T-Bear. Oh. That would have been #5, I think. Jim Lee, good artist, great cover, terrible storytelling. No, I think it was Mark. Sorry, man. I might have said it during the video, though. So there's that, too. I do tend to repeat myself a bit. Whenever you say Art, it's like Art Adams did finishes on Jim Lee? Seems backwards. It was Wildcats 11. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay. I appreciate you fact checking me. Jim Lee gets all his buddies to finish his homework. Yep. Yeah, that's one where I think Brett Booth is doing a lot of shiz. There's all sorts of stuff in there that doesn't quite look like Jim Lee, and I was just kind of coming around to the idea that Jim Lee didn't finish most of his own pencils. That was when it kind of took me a while to wrap my head around. Now I'm curious what the fuck I said about Cyberpunk, because I'm pretty sure I said the same thing. Around like Cyberforce number 7 or something. Oh no, wait, that was just. Oh, okay. Cyberforce number 6. Mark Silvestri gets his buddies to help him find some motivation. Okay, that's fairly similar. And then Cyberforce number 7 was I reached my limit with this series. And that's the last issue of Cyberforce I've looked at. Because I did not care after that. Because Mark doesn't care, I don't care either. Thanks, buddy. That's all right. You and me both. Which the second design that had a bit more cyber skin. Well, you got to keep those the throat spines. You know, you gotta exercise them every once in a while, right? Man, that didn't work out well at all. It's the kind of thing you should probably use a ruler for. The skull face in the black and gold. Yeah, no, it all worked out nicely. Like Silvestri knows what he's doing when it comes to costume design. At least to some degree. Some of the stuff he came up with in X-Men, I feel like it's like, okay, whatever, man. But he's also younger then. But yeah, no, Killjoy had a good look. Some of the Cyberforce guys didn't have the worst looks. Darkness and Witchblade seemed to take off okay. People seem to like those a bit. All right, all right. Well, there you go. Black, purple, and gold. Yeah, no, it's not. It's a good look. I feel like you've probably made note of that much more often than I would have. So I can't think of any examples off the top of my head apart from Killjoy. Apart from the LA Kings, but that's about it. They don't have black, purple, and gold in the same design. Okay, what else does the Evil Corp building look like? We can come up with, with additional details to add on to this, I'm sure. It's going to be like a 45-minute video. Oh, never mind. This has been 45 minutes already. New Orleans Saints. Okay, yeah. That works. I was gonna say this is gonna be a 45-minute video because I'm gonna be done this thing soon. And, oh wait, it has been 45 minutes. I thought it was like 20. I mean, I can go for a smoke scene? When do I usually do that? Like in 45 more minutes, I think. Oh, shit. Knew it was going to drop me. Didn't think it was going to be when my head was right under it, but... Let's do that. Let's do some mock bricks in between. Why not? Just kind of fake texture. Okay. Sure, that works out okay. Oh, you would see stuff about the New Orleans Saints, wouldn't you? Okay, let's figure out some stuff to put in the background here. And there's not a lot left to put on here. It did feel like, okay, I've only got 3 buildings. I still have a landscape to fill. But I was like, nah, really, you don't. It's kind of just going to be silhouettes from here. Let's do that. How big is this building? This seems like a large one. John Romero? You mean George Romero? Who's John Romero? John was George's brother, who was an AD on The Crazies or something. One of the found. Oh, that guy. The founders of it. Okay, okay. I think I do know that guy. All right, all right. Yeah. I I think I've seen that before. Like I've seen videos on Doom 2, I'm sure. That seems like a kind of a silly way to end that game, but I guess the point of that isn't really getting to the end. It's just killing as much shit as you can. Specifically to do that in Doom 2 seems odd. Although unless it's just like everyone's in on the joke at that point. Start the final level, there's a back. It says, okay. This thing's dropping again, isn't it? It feels like it is. I'm gonna need a new tripod thing soon. I feel like there's a face that you have to shoot the specific. You no clip into the wall. It's a sprite of John's head and a stick. Again, I've seen that in a Doom video. I think after I want to say 2016 Doom, maybe 2014. I don't remember when it came out. But I went on a bit of a Doom video binging session. I remember hearing about all this stuff. That sounds about right. Where's the 08 at? It's got to be the last one I can possibly check. That doesn't make any sense for there to be that big of a dip when it's that far in the distance. Challenge is you have to ride a platform up and fire at a specific point, meaning enemies are spawning constantly. Yeah. Challenge bullshit. Yeah. That I get. Wow, this song kind of sucks. The checkerboards. We'll go with that. Or maybe we'll just black all this in. I think we might do that too. Good enough. Takes 3 rockets. Okay. I'll take your word for it, man. I think I have Doom 2 downloaded on my Steam, but like, I don't think I've ever tried playing it. Pretty sure I've still only played it like once or twice. Didn't have access when it was like to a PC when it was big. And we're going to one of my mom's friends' New Year's Eve party, which sucked until we found out that they had a computer and they had Doom on there. And then it's like, okay, well, that's the rest of our night. I don't think I'd heard of it until that point. Probably. Yeah, something like that. That looks about right. Now, what do we do with this area in here? Do I just black that in? Maybe I do. Friend group I spent nearly every weekend playing tabletop with, had a PC with Doom and Doom 2. See, that sounds like an alright time. I think I just blacked that in. Yeah, I knew like nobody with a PC when I was growing up. So we were always console kids. That sounds like an alright deal there. You know, go play and your options are D&D or play on PC or run around outside. So, you know, it's those are decent options. I remember playing like birdie tag, like badminton birdies. Because for some reason my buddy had badminton birdies. So we go like there were a couple of my friends who had like actual houses as opposed to apartments like me. And we go over there and just like divvy up teams, and you just had to like hit somebody with a birdie. You like be hiding, you know, like there's like my zone, your zone, neutral zone in between, and it's like you're taking your life in your own hands by crossing the neutral zone. It's a very dumb, easy game. Although usually my buddy would fuck it up because he'd have to do a kamikaze run at some point or another, where he just ran into the other one trying to hit somebody. Got bamboo legs and smacked each other. Okay. That's how you play hide and seek? That's a little different, I guess. Sure. Okay. Search and destroy. Search and beat bloody, yes. The time-honored kids game. Is it a cover? That doesn't sound right. I don't think Metallica did too many covers on their first couple of albums. That was on their first one, right? I mean, there's the the Stooges song "Search and Destroy," but that's not right. It doesn't look like it is. Okay. What's the original song? Now I want to hear that. Or the other version of the song anyway. Okay, I think I'm kind of done with this. So I guess I gotta sign it now. Possibly. Oh, Lee, this one's here special for you. Okay, well, one thing we can do, I guess we can. I got ideas for how to start off issue 6, so we can start with that. Let me see if I have more Strathmore. I'm not sure if I do. You can feel free to add some happy clouds, absolutely. Maybe like a tree or something coming up from a rooftop. Why not? Is it in the end credits for Point Break? How often do you watch Point Break? Why is that coming up? I have seen Point Break exactly once when we had it on the stream there. Nobody Rise for Free. Okay, I don't know if I know that one. Maybe I should find that. Is that also a Rat song? That is also a Rat song. Okay. See, I'm like that, like with more standard movies like Predator or Terminator or RoboCop or Edge of Tomorrow. Not Temple. Raiders of the Lost Ark. See, Nobody Rides for Free worth listening to. I guess we'll find out. This is a decent end credits type song, for sure. Okay, let's see. So this is the 2-3 spread I'm looking at here. There will be several spreads over this issue. It might be like half of the issue, to be honest. That's fine. Yeah. Never watched as a kid, so I have no attachment to it. Whereas I saw RoboCop when I was like 8. So that made a bit of an impression. Yeah, it's kind of stuck, like, would you sit still? Thank you. Okay, so this is the 2-3 spread. As I said, this is going to be in the cockpit of the Clerg ship. Oh, okay. Wasn't she also the one, Catherine Bigelow, right? Yeah, I was going to say Near Dark. Yeah. I'm starting to get these trivia things. She's done a few things, yeah. Also, Strange Days, really. Okay, I remember Strange Days, kind of. That is, yeah, varied is a good word for it. So, this is going to be kind of spoilers, I guess, because this is the final fate of the Clerg Captain. How much of this is actually showing up? That's a good question. Hey, Robo, how you doing? If we're listening to the Stooges, it would have to be Funhouse. Not that big on Search and Destroy, and I don't got time for the first album. There's a couple of okay songs on it, but like, there's a lot of just dopey fucking around too. Fair enough, man. Good to see you. Oh, it's giving me more Rat to listen to. Okay, we can pause that. We can bring up Funhouse. Lord, etc. Funhouse is the hits album. I've been kind of meaning to get on like a garage kick anyway. And then I just never remember in time before the stream hits. At the very least, we need to listen to Down the Street, Loose, and TBI. Dirt isn't bad either, though. And 1970. I don't think I need LA Blues. LA Blues is just kind of horseshit. But like most of this album is pretty fucking good. It's been a long ass time since I listened to fucking Stooges, man. This was like heavily in the rotation for a while there. I don't even. I think just mostly out of a sense of obligation too, because of the friends I was hanging out with. But it was still like, okay, this is definitely the best of the Stooges stuff. Is there like established Fallout ambience music? Like, is there a Fallout ambience channel? Because that'd be kind of sick. Hey, CEO. I get mine from Amazon. I'm in Canada, so there's not really a reliable supplier, unfortunately. If you're in the States, I think the Blue Line is probably the best way to go, but they don't ship to Canada, so I'm kind of fucked on that. So I just kind of gotta hope that. But that would be. Do I have that? I don't think I have that bookmarked anymore. Art supply, yeah. So is that it? Yes. So that is afterburnshop.com. All right. They seem to have a whole bunch of stuff. Or bluelinepro.com. That's what he's. Okay. Maybe, unless they changed it recently. Who knows? But it looks like a good shop, like a good site if you can actually order from them, which unfortunately I can't. I have to finally use the sword here, I think. When you don't have the radio on, there's tons of videos. Okay, cool. I'll have to check that out. I never even occurred to me. Still the same product. I thought it was. It looked familiar for sure. You know what? This needs to be more to the side here. Because this, we don't want them slicing down so much as slicing across. Oh yeah, this is, of course, Popo has... Here, put the hands holding the sword right in the middle here, so that if there's a fuck up there, it's excusable. You got to start off with the double page spread. How's he doing this, considering there's no room in this cockpit? Doesn't matter. Probably not. I go splash, double splash in this one. I'll see if I can try and get a big image to like lead in at least, but I tend to I have more of a tendency to go with the more Claremont-esque establishing page into double splash. Or I guess it's more Jim Lee-esque anyway. Well, that's good. I tend to, yeah. I know I tend to kind of free flow myself these days. Just try, like more puzzle pieces. What can I fit on the page? These are the actions I need to take. Can I fit those around how much room I have left on the space on the page? You have so many panels in a page that it can be hard to follow. As long as you're having fun, man. I've never. I mean, yeah, no, I've never really gotten that a compulsion with the stuff I grew up reading, I guess. More 6-panel grids. That's the thing. The grids are kind of ingrained. So whenever I'm coming up with a page design, I try and come up with something at least a little bit different. If I remember. Otherwise, I just kind of, that's just what I do without even thinking. Okay, this doesn't look that dynamic. Unless I'm like shoving it through his face or something. I am kind of doing that with the corporal here though, so I don't know. What I got on here? Okay. There's something with a blank back here. It's not Sheldon's commission. Yeah, I don't think this is quite dynamic enough. Hey, Mighty Geek, how you doing, man? Okay, well, I guess we can just kind of go on the back of this here. One of these. So. So what I'm thinking, because we need to have a bit of like a he might not. If it's like the opening spread of issue 6, he might like that. Or I mean, by the time that comes out, he might be sick of the series. Who knows, right? So. We ended issue 6, at least as far as the Clerk and Pope are concerned, with... Oh, I still have to draw the last page of that. Shit, maybe I should work on that before I work on the opening spread for this one. Okay, well, I'm not ready to do that right now. I still got to think about that. But, Clerk Captain and Clerk Lieutenant board the escape craft, get away from the ship, blow it up, not realizing that Popo is still on board, or has snuck on board before they were able to escape. And then he appears behind them right in like the last panel there. So we're going to start this one off with Clerk Captain and Corporal kind of discussing their next move before Corporal gets the sword like shoved through his mouth from behind and then yanked back out. So then I think maybe a shot of the Clerk Captain in the seat. Low angle. Yeah, I do kind of remember that. It's, yeah. I've been taking a lot longer on pages lately, haven't I? You used to be able to get 2 issues done in a year. A lot of going back and fixing stuff. Well, like, writing that it needed to be redone. So I'm thinking just like... I don't know, is that even a cool enough image, though? Here we go, like, kind of fisheye. Getting that, yeah, like stab through the heart kind of thing. Yeah, no, more than a year on an issue. That's not really an improvement in the timeline. A little bit more impending than that. That was, I think I already drew that. Not here. It's not here, though. Let me see. Oh, I didn't do that. Sorry, I thought I had. That was... Okay, I had a thumbnail worked out for that. Maybe I can do that right here. So it's just going to be thumbnails for the rest of the stream. Which is justified because there's 3 people here. All right, let's hear the pitch. I'll pull up the script for that part. Yeah. Okay, so that was going to be... I feel like I've already done this shot in this issue, but... Ship coming towards us with the... I do a little bit forced perspective with trees and shit. I think that's necessary. And then the Metroplex ship blowing up in the background. And that has to be a big shot up at the top of the page. It's not going to be the whole page, unfortunately. Okay, I was thinking along those lines at one point. We wouldn't mean having to change the angle on this, so it's not friggin' flat, because I always default to flat. A little hard to cram Popo in there. It's a little hard to tell what it is, I guess, but... Well, no, because it'll show the sword coming through the back of the guy's head. Yeah, and then Popo's head here. Do I make the sword coming out that way? I think so. Or does that just look like giant dick coming out of him? Probably not, right? I think that's roughly page layout for... Does trap a lot of space right here, which isn't ideal. I guess you don't have to do that. You can just have the... Because I want to have him kind of descending from the bowels of the ship behind them here. Specs on, yeah. I have to look at some slicey stuff for reference. It's gonna be a difficult page to actually lay out here. So I need let's see. I think ideally, like you would want essentially movie screen panels. That might be the way to go. Maybe have them slowly pan around them a bit. And have like Popo descending in the shadows behind them. The last shot here, we're like directly behind them, and then we're got Popo in the back here, and really all you see is like the badge. The rest of them is just in shadow, and then big shot of Popo here. With the sword. A bit clearer than that, but just like all in shadow essentially. Sword is not shadowed for at all, for no good reason. And then you can see the clerk captain and the corporal in the front here, and then no background shot of the clerk ship speeding away. I think that works okay. Probably best with this 3 cinematic type panels. So, essentially. And then next issue here, yeah, we start out with Captain and the Corporal talking back and forth. And then you get like a shot of, well, Captain from the profile. And then there, this is what these guys look like. Getting stabbed in the back of the head. And shot of him, like, of the captain turning around as he pulls out the sword, like from the back of the chair here. I don't know. Man, I'm so good with just setting up thumbnails, man. That's all I should do. It's a little dinosaur-y. Okay. So, I figure I wasn't sure if I was going to go with showing Popo in having already killed the captain, or just jump right into like he has, or, you know, like show him killing the captain. I feel like we have to show him killing the captain after the build-up. All right, so we're down to 2 people watching. So I think Brain took off. So I'm gonna go grab a quick smoke. I'll come back. We'll do the last half hour while I try to sort out what I'm doing on this 2-page spread. Or maybe I should just like start on that fucking final page of issue 5. That might be an idea too. I don't know. I'll figure it out while I'm smoking. Hey, Brain's still here, so it's just Brain and Lee. All right. Captain's your favorite character. He had to go sometime, man. He was the primary antagonist, and the guy he's antagonizing is Popo. What, did we think he was going to stick around? I'm sorry, man. All right, I'll be back shortly. Hey, Rob's here. There we go. So that's finished now. Ugh. So now I got to figure out what the hell I'm drawing next. Assuming Rob's still here. Okay, so seeing as how there's a minimal penciling on this page, I think I'm just going to go into the last page of issue 5 because that does still need to be done. Get scan free, I can do that. I recall doing that at work, although did it in reverse, saying I was going for a crap and then going for a smoke, like on the hour. Okay. As I said, minimal pencils on this page so we can work from here. So, rough layout. Not, you know what, actually, after there was a fair bit of craziness on the preceding pages, we can use a bit of stability on this page. Like, everything's going back to normal for the clerk captain. Except that we're going to have Popo, of course, creeping down in the background here. And of course, we'll have the bandana blowing in the wind of the cockpit. I feel like we need to do a bit more. You know what? I was going to say we need to do a bit more of a distorted perspective, but I've tried doing that before and fucked it up pretty good. So I don't know if we need to do that. I feel like I should be doing like splat pose where he's like halfway down to the splits. That would be an idea. I would be okay with that. I would like to see that for sure. Does he still have the coat at this point? I think he does. But like the arm's been ripped off. Have the coat blown one way, have the... There we go. We'll figure that out. A lot of tension in that forearm. That sounds like a plan, man. I definitely want to see how that shit goes. Get more to this. No. I mean, a couple, like, he definitely has to have, I mean, shit, if we're going like full accessorization, he needs to have two pistols in case you want to pose him with two pistols. He needs to have two gigantic cable guns if you want to pose him with cable guns, or, you know, if you just want to pose him with one cable gun. He needs to have a sword, possibly two. Again, needs to have a clear severed head, yeah. And then there's all the straps that come separately that you have to, you know, arrange around him. Oh, wait, I need a blank bottom here, don't I? I mean, need is a strong word, but maybe I don't need it. Oh, and the wallet, of course. Although I believe it was brought up at one point that his badge is his wallet, which is not something that has been mentioned in canon, but probably will be eventually. The Hawkstab V1 with very action figure type hair, and then you get the like Hawkstab V4, where it's just like, you know, you place the see-through plastic energy thing on top of it, but only it's his hair. Like as you would in like a G.I. Joe Eco Warriors thing for a gun blast. Yes, exactly, blast effect, yeah. Or I mean, you know, probably similar to what they do with Dragon Ball figures. I assume they do something like that. For when they go Super Saiyan mode. This is really just like Mitch doesn't feel like drawing hair anymore mode. Or he's tired of pretending that he can draw hair. This will be interesting. I think this is the first time these guys will be in the same room since they had the interrogation. Are they swappable heads? Oh, that's boring. Should be swappable hair. That leg's stretching out too far to be. Need to have them somewhat mirrored. If anything, this one should be further out. They did with Lady J, so I don't know. Okay. Makes it unique. That an actual metal razor sharp. Of course. Like razor blades, like straight up Bic razor blades. Taken from like Mach 3s. for the arm blades. I don't doubt it there, Lee. I feel like these are like what you could usually expect from thumbnails. These are pencils. Oh, I need that page that I finished just before this. They don't have a lot of health and safety regulations. All right. Oh yeah, I need a shot of that. Is there one? Kind of. Kung Fu. No, didn't really draw this thing from the front before. All right, a button you push and you'll. Oh, absolutely. Okay, now oh, you know what? I do have it here because I was using the back of it to figure out the layout for the gargoyles slash vampires cover. Okay, that's far too large. Got to figure out the shape of the ship, then figure out where the cockpit fits into it. Extremis has doll hair like the old Sheer figures. Okay, like straight up Barbie shit. Okay, so ship here-ish, roughly. And just realized this thing has like a, yeah, it's like a Metroplex, but it also has that purple transformer head on top of it, roughly. I don't remember his name though, the Decepticon. Firebler Triptychon. Is that who it is? No, not Triptychon was the dinosaur, was it not? Much earlier than that. Yeah, Triptychon was the Godzilla one. The guy who's on the Transformers Are Dead cover. Of the like Transformers number 5. Shockwave. That's not Shockwave. Is it Shockwave? Or am I thinking of Soundwave? I think I am thinking of Soundwave. I forgot those were two different characters. Yeah, that's the guy. Okay. It's a little similar to that. Anyway. So Soundwave is another one, right? With the cassettes. Didn't realize they had 2 Wave Decepticons. Yeah. Kind of a not quite a ghetto blaster. Because there was an actual ghetto blaster, of course. I'm aware. Blaster was the boombox. Right, right, right. Okay. I don't remember the names too often. Then a bat late. Really? Okay. Well, I mean, they went in stupid directions. I was never a fan of the Optimus Prime as a gorilla stuff. Beast Wars, that was it. That's the end of the song, is it? Or did you just stop playing? You just stopped playing for no reason. Thank you. Rat Bat. Yes, I recall Rat Bat. Sorry, was never a fan of Beast Wars. Beast Wars felt like trying to do the Transformers as Reboot. I'd much rather watch Reboot back then. I forgot, Transformers was your jam. Best written Transformers ever. Really? Okay. I mean, at the same time, I feel like I don't know what would compete with it because, like, the the original cartoon was not meant to be a good, story. Keep the kids entertained for 22 minutes. That's about it. Keep them still. The same studio that made Canadian? I haven't heard of Mainframe. Okay. I would have thought Nelvana if it was Canadian. Mainframe specializes in CD. Okay, okay. Okay, we're not being too subtle about the placement here, I guess. Rumble and Frenzy with the crap talking. Yeah, yeah. That's when they're on board Astro Train, right? Everybody's vying for leadership of the Decepticons. Well, I mean, it's a Astro Train's a Decepticon that is the same size of the other Decepticons that manages to fit all of the other Decepticons inside of it. Why not form a combiner inside there, right? Hey, Monty, how you doing? I don't think we're gonna be going for too much longer, but at least we got you in here at the end. Brain, which my phone translates as Brian. So my phone outing your real name there, I guess. I feel like I've drawn the clerk captain like getting a headache a couple of times now. I wonder if this has ever happened in his life before. Feels like they're not really genetically built to have headaches because, like, just with the claws and the spikes everywhere. Is the cord needed? What are we at? I'm at 41%. I'm probably going to end it in about 10 minutes, so I think we're okay. Saying the purple is like saying a yellow Autobot. Yeah. Are there a couple of yellow Autobots? I only know the one offhand. Yeah, I kind of realized that, that wasn't being too helpful, but... Did I finish the gargoyles? I did. Where is that? That's somewhere around here. Oh, it's on the scanner. That's where. Yeah. All right, that's right there. So I think that turned out okay. Bobby, Sunstreaker, Grapple, and Huffer. There's an Autobot called Huffer. All right. Oh, Braun doesn't qualify. Braun's better than any of those. I'll put a scan up in the Discord after, or on Instagram or something if I remember. Braun's one of the real Autobots, Sunstreaker and whatever the fuck else, they don't count. Bumblebee's like iffy. I feel like I saw Sunstreaker. And he felt like a ripoff Transformer. Oh, I think I had that one. We didn't have many, but I feel like I might have had him. Either that or somebody I knew had him. Because I definitely saw that in person. He was the first. Oh, okay. Nope, got here just in time. So he was the first one. Okay. Yeah, but I definitely saw that in person, I'm sure. I didn't see a ton in person. So Diaclones was the what'd you call it, the first wave there, or like the Japanese ones that they co-opted. And there was Red Alert, which shared the mold with Sideswipe. Okay, okay. They did that often at the beginning, eh? Where they would make two different colors in the same mold. So I think I said before, I recall my brother had Starscream and I got stuck with Thunder. Diaclone was the original Japanese line. That's why they had little pilot seats as Diaclone were mixed with pilot figures. Oh, cool. Interesting. Wasn't aware of that. You gotta remember to do this in high contrast black and white too. That'll be fun. That's why the toys had no head. They didn't have heads? I was not aware of that either. Okay. Is that where Headmasters came from then, eventually? Iron Man. Oh, maybe that's what Rob was talking about, where Ironhide, and Ratchet. So I didn't know what he was talking about. He was like, "What was up with that?" Yeah, I remember getting one or two Headmasters. They were weird and not particularly effective toys, from what I remember. It's just like, why is this a gimmick? This is a weird gimmick. Battle damage He-Man, I get. I am down with battle damage He-Man. Headmasters Transformers doesn't make any sense to me. I got the clerk captain in his pine cone chair. Same with the co-pilot here. Micromasters. That sounds familiar, but I can't remember what that would have been. Seems similar to Headmasters. Just tiny little, barely a Transformer cars, eh? Just around the time Micro Machines was coming out? They felt they needed to cash in on that or something? Target Masters. Huh. What's all this master shit? What do Target Masters look like? Oh, where their gun was also a robot. Okay, sure, why not? Like the rest of the Micro Machine, like, yeah, but they had cool transforming vehicles based. Okay. I'll let it slide for now. Just because I'm about to ready to wrap this thing up. See ya, Paige. All right. I think we can wrap it up there for today. So at least we know what we're working on next week. Or on Sunday, rather. So thanks everybody who stuck around. Wasn't a busy stream this time, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys. Okay, you can shut up. Thank you. Appreciate you guys keeping me busy. Helping me out as always. All right, so yeah, next time we'll go get to work on inking this thing. Maybe get this lower right panel done because that'll be the most fun. This will undoubtedly be the last panel on this page that I work on because, like, fuck that. Drawing explosions and trees. Who wants to draw trees? Nobody likes trees. All right. There we go. All right, tell the cat I say hi back. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on Sunday, all right? Have a good one.